bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play The Witcher 3. We left off, we had done a little bit of exploring, got a nice amount of loot, and have made our way up here to where the Nilfgaardians are staying. Looks like they have a barracks up here. This must be where they're holding the local area under their control. Witchers, though, are neutral, so even though we come from Temeria, we're not basically going to be killed. We're not a member of the enemy forces. I don't think Witchers fought in the Temerian army. So we're allowed basically to walk in here. Let's go see if they have any work for us. Besides, the general here knows some information about Yennefer. This is a beautiful game. Oh, Verbana. Haven't seen this in a bit.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Huh. You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go.
It seems like there was a bit of banter between them, so I think Geralt would, you know, encourage such. Oh, wow. This place looks a lot like some ruins that are down near my house, actually. Oops. Yep, sorry. That was a mistake. Didn't mean to take it. Yep, I'm here for the plants, not for the treasure. Sorry about that. That's the game warning you that, hey, people are standing here watching you. Don't rob people while, you know, when they don't want to be robbed. That was actually a misclick anyway. It's just the Verbra and these puffballs I'm interested in. Well, we're interested in a bit more than that. We want to go up in there and talk to the captain.
The Emperor shall guide us to Dunova.
Aye, Your Excellency. I know there is little left in your granaries. But soldiers are men too, and so they must eat, correct?
Aye, Excellency.
Let's take a peek around really quick and see if there's anything back here that might interest us.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
I'm just practicing. There is a few more herbs. Go ahead and grab the puffballs really quick. I think if you walk in front of him swinging the weapon, nothing happens to you. He's not actually in combat with us. Just for Bana. I don't see anything else. Oh, they're playing cards here. Oh, looks like they're actually playing Gwent. How about that? Honor and glory indeed. Okay, let's... Actually, I guess we'll talk to the quartermaster here first, and then we'll go up and talk to the captain. He's busy talking with the peasant at the moment anyway. He's a craftsman. Yep, yes he is.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
I like this guy. He's not, he's willing to respect us that we're willing to basically throw stuff back in his face.
Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, a spy after all. Or one to stir trouble.
Neither. Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war, because Radovid is mad, as everyone knows, and we've an extraordinarily well-drilled and well-supplied army. Incidentally, Did you wish to buy something?
Yes, actually, we do.
Show me what you're peddling.
Let's take a peek. So, first off, what can we sell him? We probably should sell the Ard symbol, honestly. We're not gonna... I don't like using any of these low-level glyphs, especially not in any low-level gear. So we're just gonna end up vendoring probably most of this. I just want to see what the prices are he'll give me for this stuff. It's a decent price for it. Is he willing to buy any of our ingredients? Ooh, 6 for each venom extract, huh? Let's... We can always... I can always farm monsters... Oh, off screen. Where's actually that golden... Okay, he's buying... we're not taking a loss by selling to him. He's just not buying things for too much money from us. Oh, wow. 101 for the silver amber necklace, though. That's a great price. I think we'll sell him some of the easy to gather ingredients. We don't need any of this. I can farm drowners when no one's looking. We'll hold on to the rest of this, though. I don't want to sell these. These are actually really useful to just hold on to compare what prices the vendors will offer for other gear. We've seen the gold ruby ring go as high as $49 or Orin's coins so far, so useful to know that. We might use the axe later. I'm not quite sure just yet if we actually reach level 3. I think we'll vendor to him the runes. We'll get some money, which we're going to need. And we'll vendor him almost all the runes. While we're here, we might as well repair all our gear. 55, that's fine. Let's go ahead and also dismantle a few things or see what we can get for it. Cured leather, very important. This is expensive to purchase. So we will break down the boots. We'll break down these gloves. Hardened timber could be useful. We'll break down the ladder. Do we have, let's see, cured leather. We want as much cured leather as we can get. We'll take a peek and see if we can get more of it. And I think hardened leather, also 28 bucks to do that. Is hardened leather worth quite a bit? I don't know. That should do at the moment. What is he selling? We have 400, we almost have 500 coins. A poker, interesting, but level 8, we can't use it. He's not selling anything necessarily better. A steel sword with plus 10 damage, but mine has armor piercing. A silver sword, level 2, but I'm not interested in that. Mostly because we might be able to make something better. Oh, no we can't, not yet. We do have 2 silver ignits, that's important. We won't purchase anything from him yet, because I want to run around and see what else might be lying in the unexplored locations. I will take a quick peek at his weapons, though. These are only 4 gold each. Temerian Pugnard, 35. Cartel method of reading, $4. Sure, why not? We'll purchase the $4 items. They're cheap enough to warrant purchasing. It's a decent silver sword, but 60 to purchase the diagram. We can't use it during the tutorial. It'll be many hours of playing the game before we're able to do that. I don't think we need anything else from him at the moment. And how much expensive is each one of these? Oh, 64 for each cured leather. I'm glad it only took us like 20 bucks to make it. What we have.
So long.
Okay, let's go. Hello. Go in and talk to the captain.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it. and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it, and then I shall see what I can do.
So I'm not going to bother asking why he cares about a griffin. If they moved into this area, the griffin is now harassing their territory, killing what they are trying to make their citizens, their country, their territory. It's obvious to me why he wants the griffin dead. It's a deal.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Esundjakten.
Oh, active objective. Okay, well, I don't care about that. So we've already went ahead and got the buckthorn, so we don't need to do that again. While we're here, we'll quickly resharpen our weapons. Now,
Your kind servant. Non-humans.
now we'll go ahead and get back to the herbalist, but we'll take a different path to get there. Remember the one gentleman we saw sitting down with a exclamation mark over his head? We're going back to him this time. But we're going to go through the swamp to get to him, I think. God, the game's so beautiful. Look at that. That looks amazing. I guess being a marsh, this area... Oh, this is the Northland, so no, it would get snow, Tim. What time of year is it? It must be summer? Late summer, early fall would be my guess. The trees have all their leaves on them, and I don't see any changing of the trees' leaves aren't changing colors either. There's no snow on the ground, obviously. Yeah, it must be either mid to late summer or very early fall. Probably kind of uncomfortable to walk around with armor all day. Although the breeze here might make it just comfortable enough.
Giddy up.
Okay, off we go. We'll follow this path exactly like the way the dots want us to at the moment. We're going to go through this swamp. There's a swamp that looks pretty much exactly like this.
Move it.
Near where I live. It's amazing. Full of ruins and stuff like that too. Yep, that's all I got. Oh, hello. packages left on the ground.
Oh, Master Witcher!
Whoa there, Roach. What happened?
Monsters! Monsters from the swamp! Folk said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you... I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me, I beg you.
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
The swamp was right over here. Let's head on down there and see... Oh, can I hit... No, now it's too late. Ooh, take that, air. I think we'll find some tracks out here, and I see something crawling around the swamp. Generally, swamp creatures are drowners, or other undead. Let's go ahead and get some necrophage oil onto our weapon.
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
Oh, I can already see the cart from here. I can see the wheels sticking up out of the water. Some burbling, though, or gurgling, and something coming out of the swamp. Sounds like some sort of horrible tentacled creature. But to be fair, the water here is not deep enough for such. I doubt it was drowners, but maybe it was? Alright, let's go kill us some...
Here's the cart.
Kill us some undead. Ooh. Oh, Tim, you're taking way too much damage. Way too much damage there. Very, very unskilled there. Never keep yourself taking damage. That's the most important thing. Ah, that was terrible. And had a miserable battle there. And still won, thank goodness for all the water. It's weird that that regenerates all of our hit points, but it does. Oh, hello. That's an arrow in this horse's side.
An arrow. Didn't mention this. Interesting. I should take a look around.
White wolf hide, lots of bomb material. Diamond dust, very useful. Yeah, lots of alchemy ingredients. Oh, looks like the cart was also hit.
Cart's riddled with arrows.
Well... Hello, what's over here? Oh! We don't want to just pluck that. We want to burn it first. I somehow don't think drowners use bows. Nor any horrible tentacle creature which might have been lying around.
Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
Probably lying.
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
Oh, 1 second. I hear another. Always burn them all. We're going to want all that honeycomb when we make our way up to see the herbalist. So, now what do? We know that this guy was lying. It looks like, judging from the fact that he has a bow, he attacked the cart himself, but didn't go into the swamp after it, probably thanks to the drowners. So we're doing his dirty work. Do we give him the box? I don't think we do. I think we confront him with this. Probably won't get paid for it. So to be fair, we've got a decent amount of money on us at the moment. Well, let's see what he has to say for himself. Might as well shield up just in case he decides to attack.
Oh, and you find the box?
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver, with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hack to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better rider than you are a liar.
Oh, okay. We're gonna hunt him down then. Because I think we're gonna chase him. Once the dragon loads. After him, Roach. We can catch him. Roach is a lot faster than his horse. We can cut across the country to get him.
How you like that silver?
Gotta get him out of here. Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Gilmer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine, our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live and fight once more for a free North.
Ah, interesting. So, my survey result says that we don't take sides. I don't care who wins the war, honestly. The Nilfgaardians needed the medicine for their troops. He needs it for his. He lied to us, however, which I don't like, but I can understand why he did it. We'll give it to him and let him go.
Fine. Go. And may you and your soldier buddies hiding in the bushes be victorious in your struggle against Nilfgaard.
You've a vile sense of humor. But you're a decent man. Here, the gold I promised. Use it well. Drink to the silver lilies. And to Foltest's memory.
This is the first time I've actually let him live. Every other time, including earlier when I had done this, and because remember when I'm re-recording this part, basically, I had actually, I had turned him in to the Nilfgaardians I don't think Geralt would keep the medical box to himself, not when there's people suffering. So it would be a matter of who gets the healing. Because unfortunately, both sides cannot have it. But the only reason why he didn't get the box himself, he did ambush the person fair and square, was because of the drowners. So we can maybe Geralt can pretend that he actually finished that excursion.
Whoa!
All right, let's go in and see Temeria. I'm sorry, the herbalist. Actually, Tomera.
Yes?
Farewell.
Oh, interesting. A whole entire opening conversation with her is gone. Oh, because we already got the buckthorn. Interesting. Okay. Normally, there's a whole opening conversation with her. She asks you for some herbs, and she begins to describe them, but you give them to her. Then you and her have a small conversation about herbs and witchers and herself. But we won't get that. Oh, that's a shame.
Yes?
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there, how many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word, gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
Oh, it's so rough. Me and my fam are pretty close together. I can't imagine just abandoning someone. So there is an injured girl off to the side who she was working on trying to help heal. Let's inquire about her.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
Killing the Griffin won't save her life. We could see what it takes to help her by trying to make a potion. But humans don't take to Witcher potions very well.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Let's see what she has for sale.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
We need some herbs anyway in order to make some of the alchemical, well, things we're working on. Oh, actually, we can already make Swallow, so let's craft it. To make cat, we would need two water essence and an alchemy spirit. I actually planned everyone on installing a mod, so you never have to worry about drinking cat. Cat lets you see in the dark, but witchers should be able to see in the dark anyway. It's one of the benefits of being a witcher. And I believe the mod would give me a toggle. And on that note, by the way, the one camera mod is not working properly at the moment. I need to figure out what I've done wrong there. Let's see what I'm missing when it comes to all of these ingredients. Do I have mostly everything? No. I don't have any decoctions yet. We didn't pick up any mutagens. Okay, let's go ahead and add this. I think I can tag pin by hitting Q. Calcium equum. That's going to be an expensive ingredient if she even has it. And she does. 40 each. Let's go ahead and purchase it anyway. We need 2 of it. And with that, we can now make this bomb. Grape Shot. Inflicts shrapnel damage to foes within its explosion radius. Does a small amount of fire damage. Destroys monster nests. And we could learn how to make Alchemist, but we'll get so much of it that I don't think it really matters. Let's see what she's willing to purchase. So she's now willing to purchase all the normal alchemy ingredients we have over here. Ooh, for a decent amount, too. 8 for Drowner Brains and Drowner Tongues. There's no reason not to sell some of these. You can always farm Drowners if it comes down to it. Ooh, Spectre Dust, too. I'm really interested, though, in selling the... Oh, and she buys stuff for a little less money than normal. But this is what I'm interested in selling to her. Honeycomb. She'll buy it for 7 each. Which is phenomenal. Especially at this low level. Is she selling anything else I might be interested in? I don't think we get Blood Moss very often. Let's buy... Oh, you know what? There's no reason to purchase something if I don't know if I need it or not. That'd be a fantastic waste of money. White Gold, which I think we... I don't know if we know how to make either of those. The only problem I have with the game here is that we already know... Oh, we don't know how to make a Griffin Decoction. But we might be able to pick it up, so I don't think I want to purchase anything here. We can come back before the end of this tutorial to purchase things that I might need. Now, we did build Swallow. We have to say goodbye to her, though, in order to give the potion to her.
Listen, ever heard of a woman named Claire? Lived around here?
Heard of her? A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarreled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family, moved out into the woods to start a new settlement. The lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing, no bloodshed. But you saw. Word is Claire said something about the lord's son, Florian. Something that made the lord furious. But who knows the truth?
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace.
Thank you, Tomiria. We gain, let's see, wait for it, 9 experience points. About all we can expect at this low level. $10. Thank you, Tomiria. You don't have to give me any money for asking. Oh, she gives us some ingredients as well, some herbs. Most of that's easy to find, but still, the gesture is very appreciated.
Yes?
We will give the potion to Lena. It's obvious she wants to help. I actually feel kind of awkward about doing this, though, but I don't have anything on our survey that says what Geralt would do. Judging that Geralt wants to help the poor, though, I think he would try to help her, even at the risk that it would do her greater harm. In truth, I myself, I'd rather die than suffer agonizing pain in an attempt to keep myself alive. But we'll help her anyway.
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately, but I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
Holy crap. Wow, that's not a small gift. That's an amazing gift. Tomera, thank you.
Slower.
Of sweat and blood. A veil hangs between the world men see and the one they cannot. This veil blocks the dead from the view of the living, and the living from the view of the dead. Sub-mages can break through this veil and communicate with the dead, or else summon them to the world of the sun for short periods of time. This is the art known as necromancy. The dead can also break through the veil and enter the world of the living on their own. Yet unlike the necromancers, in doing so they are not driven by reason and will, but by a thoughtless, irrational need. This need arises from powerful emotions such as regret, longing, or wrath. Very often, these emotions gain their power by being invested in a material object by the dead individual, while he or she still knew life. The objects most frequently so endowed? Wedding rings, favorite toys, or the instrument used for the crime which sent the returned individual to the other world in the first place.
Run, Roach.
Just occurs to me that you could probably have done that quest before you ever fought the Noon Wraith. Well, I hear it, but I'm in the mood for some fighting, not some collecting. What do we have over here? Deserters.
Kill him, strip him, then dump him in a ditch.
Okay, we'll deal with them. Ooh, this is a mistake. Get off the horse, Tim. You're trapped. Okay. Now these are people. Ooh, Tim, that was so close. I hate when you get in the way, Roach. Don't know if I'll be a match for that axe wielder.
Now rip off your melon and...
Oh, nice kill, Geralt. Could have been a little smoother, but I didn't do that bad. Also, we should look at that cursed oil we got. I think that's used to kill... well, obviously a certain type of creature. Let's see if we can create it. She might have given us the ingredients we need to do so. She did not. Okay, what do we have? We need 2 wolfsbane. We can go back to her later and I guess purchase them. And what is it used against? Cursed ones. Interesting. Oh, probably, Lanthropes. Skelly Gambleson. Elemental oil. I think the items you find must be random. I don't remember finding that before. Exploding Bolt. Beam Decoction. More gloves. Black Pearl Dust. Very nice. Oh, is that a treasure chest? Did we not search that? We did. Okay. Let's head into the swamp for some more exploring. Here. Probably more drowners up there, too. Let's put more necrophage oil onto our weapon. I hear... Yep, we might as well get all the hives while we're in the area. That's a lot of wolves.
What? Lost your nerve?
Taking lots of hits, Geralt. That was quite an ambush. How many was that? 6? My goodness. Still, we didn't take too much damage from that. And I guess we can always eat some raw meat, which we'll get from the dogs on occasion to replenish that. So, well done. Okay, let's get Roach to us and investigate that swamp location. Then we'll head back to town, and I think, Roach, what are you doing? Get over here. And then we'll head to town and repair our gear. And then what? I think I'm tempted to explore more locations. A long sword and some orange. That was the only... Oh god, poison? Oh, gas clouds. This way, Roach. Oh, interesting. Okay, they'll... Oh, right. They'll blow up. When they blow up, though, they do a good amount of damage to Geralt in particular. You kind of have to be really close to them for that to work. Okay, well, with that done, why don't we head back to Temeria? Okay, how about this? We'll swing past Temeria, pick up to Wolfsbane, and head to town to repair our gear and see if Vesemir wants to talk to us. I think he'll have some new stuff to tell us. Then we'll see how much time I've got left. We probably have enough time to visit one more location before we call it a session here. It's like a sun shower is hitting us at the moment. I love the rain effects and weather effects in the game. We should stop. It's two of them. Oh, there's also a grave here. I wonder if at night you get a wraith showing up. It's sunset at the moment. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned it. When we saved that one town that had all the carpenters around it, you might not have realized, but 12 hours elapsed. Whenever you save a location, 12 hours elapse in the game. So it's an interesting way to pass by time. Okay, so we're heading back up this way. We'll visit the healer's hut. That's it right there. And what can we talk about? Yeah, I don't know if I agree with Geralt giving the swallow to her. Again, I think that's up to the sick person. But I guess she obviously doesn't have a will. There's no living will for her.
Yes?
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
Okay, so I want to go back to our alchemy, and I'm interested in what it takes to make this. Let's pin it. What is she selling? To Wolfsbane. Awesome. I have nothing I want to vendor, I think. I don't need to sell the honeycomb either. Although we could do so for more money, but I think we'll be fine. Let's make that oil. And we need one puffball for Elementa oil. So I think that's this. Always try to make every potion and ingredient, everything that you can, as early as you can. You'll find it useful. And I think you find the upgraded versions of this stuff later on if you've completed the original version as well.
Farewell.
And you can see that all her herbs grew back. We could pluck them and sell them to her, but no. I don't think we will.
Come on, Roach.
Alright, let's get over to our green mark next. Repair our gear. And talk to Vesemir. And get back out there again. So, let's talk a little bit about the one gentleman who we gave the medical supplies to. I always felt a little weird with that mission, in so much that he lied to us to have us do it. Why didn't he just tell us what to do? Probably his normal prejudice against witchers. I guess. Or maybe thinking we wouldn't have helped him had he told him the truth. Which is why I usually turn him in. Because if he's not trustworthy about that, how do I know he's trustworthy about the reason why he needed those herbs as well? One second, back here. The other thing is that I don't actually like taking sides myself in the battle. In what's going on with the two warring factions at the moment either. I think it's in our best interest to see how it plays out without choosing a side.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
Show me what you got.
Okay, we will first, let's see. Let's dismantle 1 or 2 items. We'll get rid of this sword. And this one. That's a lot of ingredients. I want that cured leather, at the moment at least. Next, we'll repair everything we've got. We can sell anything else we don't need. So we'll sell the blackjack, level 5 anyway. We'll still hold on to the axe. Nice, we're almost halfway up a level. And we'll sell the stunning weapons. Sorry, the stunning runes. He's not interested in any of the stuff we kind of have for creatures. I'm not really interested in all these low-level pieces of gear. Level 1 and level 6 stuff we don't need at the moment because we're not going to hit level 6. He's not selling anything better. He is selling some saddlebags we could purchase for 186. I don't think our Roach has any. Let's make sure of that first.
So long.
Right, so Roach isn't wearing any, doesn't have saddlebags.
Customer, welcome.
So let's purchase some.
Show me what you got.
They're 186. Done.
So long.
This will let now Roach carry more. Our weight currently is 13 out of 60. With these on Roach, it's now 12. I'm sorry, it's now 90 is our new maximum. Speaking of, first, let's sharpen our weapons. No reason not to.
Oh, this'll cool the stuffy heat.
The heat. Okay, so it is the summer. It's the summer. Probably late summer. So the equivalent of August here. Oh, God. That makes sense anyway. We have seen lots of people here wearing shorts and what have you. I still love that everyone runs out of the rain. Even in the normal Witcher, people reacted to the weather that way. Really, really awesome.
Oh, this'll cool the stuffy heat.
Oh, and Vesemir is outside. Hello, Vesemir.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from 2 Witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
All right. About the Griffin. Learn what you can. We gotta make a lure that'll work. Soon as we do, we can start.
Later, Vesemir.
I guess we have to scent it or prepare it a certain way to attract a griffin, depending upon the type, the type of griffin it is. Well, we saw the griffin itself, but I guess if it's a male or female, it would be attracted to the stuff differently. So now what? We got to go out there to meet the hunter to start the griffin. quest. But I think instead we'll try to explore a little more of these question mark locations. What time is it? I'm almost out of time. We'll do this location, and then we'll stop there. We'll read a little bit as well, I guess.
Faster.
I'd say the game is going by not fast, but this is a lot of fun playing this, everyone. I highly recommend The Witcher 3. I really liked it. And as an open game, there's a lot you can do here too. Remember as well that I'm not playing the game with the scaling put on. This also means that as we begin to play the game, you'll see already like I'm fighting things which are much higher level than me. Later on, this will be significant as well. I'll be like level 5, and I might come across things that are like level 20, and we have no prayer of killing it if that's the case. These drowners are more appropriate for us level-wise. Oh, Geralt. Killing them quickly is really what we need to be doing. Oh! Oh! Holy crap! Where did I last save? That was terrible. Oh my god. These are the more appropriate things to kill. Okay, where am I? Outside Tomera's hut. Is this the first time I'm at her hut, though? Oh wow, that is really embarrassing. We were on our way back to sell the ingredients again, everyone. I'll be back. Okay, everyone. Gear is repaired again. Weapons are sharpened. Vesemir talked to. And I picked up a rune. I probably won't use it, but I might. It's one which would improve our Yurden sign slightly. Let's get back out here again and try killing these drowners again. Good thing to remind me that even these low-level drowners can be difficult, so I should keep that in mind. If my head isn't in the game, I'm gonna suffer a lot, so I need to pay attention and be more defensive. That's a good reminder. Come on, drowners. Get hit there, Tim. Oh, too many. Kill it. Keep dodging. So aggressive.
Come on.
Ah! Tim. These ones are apparently super drowners. Let's kill the last one. Come on, you can do this. That is more like it. Still use quite a few healing items there, though, Tim. Lots of... all your meat is gone now. Your raw meat, at least. Ugh. My head's not in the game. That's going to cost me every single time I'm doing battle. I gotta pay attention. I have to get better. It's actually been, I think, 4 days since I recorded that last part, everyone. So, what day is today? Just so that you're all... Today is May 28th? 27th. 2018. Okay, we did it. What do we fight for? vials from alchemists, some silk, and a chest. Okay, so I guess they were dragging supplies here from something. Devil's Puffball. I think that's another bomb. Let's see if we can make any of it. We can! Awesome! This is a cloud of poison when detonated. Useful for fighting not drowners. And we totally will search that chest, and then we'll call it a session. Hunter's Trousers, Petri's Filter. Petri's Filter, I think, is a healing potion. Swallow regenerates your life rapidly. I think the filter heals you in one massive go. Can we make it? Oh, no, it increases sign intensity. We can if we had some Dwarven Spirit on us. Okay, but we'll stop here, everyone. Oh, actually, I'm now going to go ahead and read 2 more entries, 2 more beasts, and we'll read about 2 more monsters. So let's do that. If you're not interested, as before, feel free to skip the ending of this video. Not that you wouldn't anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and pull up our journal. Where are our characters? We go up here to the glossary, beastery, and let's read about specters. Night Wraiths. Night Wraiths exude this immense sadness, this helpless wrath. I fear them, same as anyone. But most of all, I feel sorry for them. Aline Outspar, Elven Trobariets. Compared to other creatures of the night, catacons, nucleates, and werewolves, for example, night wraiths and their rarer cousins, dusk wraiths, might not seem all that dangerous. After all, one might ask, how much harm could a pale, withered woman in a tattered dress do? The answer? Quite a bit. Instead of finding this out the hard way, avoid crossing fields and meadows at night at all costs. Like noon wraiths, night wraiths are only found in rural areas. Travelers fall victim to them most often, but if legends are to be believed, they also sneak into huts at times and murder peasants in their sleep. When they attack night wraiths, remain immaterial for most of the time, meaning physical blows pass right through them. They only take on more tangible forms for the brief moments in which they strike. When weakened, they will create several projections of themselves, which cannot attack directly, but act as transmitters of sorts through which the night wraith can sap her victim's vital energy. Night wraiths can turn immaterial and are at such times very difficult to wound. In order to force one to take on corporeal form, trap it in the Yrden sign or hit it with a blast of a moondust bomb. Do not believe the old wife tales and think yourself completely safe from night wraiths during the day. They appear under the light of the sun as well, but are much weaker than after dusk. And wraiths. Finish all your business before you die. Bid your loved ones farewell. Write your will. Apologize to those you've wronged. Otherwise, you'll never truly leave this world. Paul Vicar, Peasant Healer, Advice to a Dying Man. Clerics and scholars are forever debating whether spirits do in fact journey to another world after death, one where eternal joy or suffering awaits. Both groups agree, however, on what happens to spirits who, for one reason or another, remain in our world after their body breathes its last. They transform into wraiths. To hear their mournful howls, one can surmise this is not a fate to be envied. Vulnerable to moon dust, specter oil, Yrden, and Quen. We'll read about the last specter later, and let's now go back to our characters. And I guess it's time for us to read about Geralt. Many cannot fathom the friendship Geralt of Rivia and I, Dandelion, have shared all these years. When we first began breaking bread together, spiteful tongues said that he'd be better off cutting my throat than dumping my body in a hollow tree, before I provoked someone else into doing the same to us both. Those individuals spoke out of pure jealousy, for Geralt was my dearest friend, a fact which he gave ample evidence of on numerous occasions. I could say a great deal about this world-famous monster hunter, the man known in elder speech as Gwenblade, or in our younger and no less noble tongue, as the White Wolf. For Geralt of Rivia is a truly exceptional individual. A brief encounter might tempt one to label him a mere swinger of swords, a simple monster catcher, a rough-and-tumble practitioner of a dirty trade. but peer closer, and you will soon discover he is a man of unplugged depths, unique views, and a vast world-spanning experience. On the surface, he is introverted, tight-lipped, one might even say gruff, but underneath lies an overflowing sea of goodwill, good humor, and an honest readiness to help his friends, be it with a bit of sound advice or a masterful application of his blade. Setting aside cumbersome false modesty, I can say that I know his story better than any man alive. I was with him through the hard times and good, helping with wise advice, warm words, and razor wit. As a result, I am a vital part of his story, both in its earlier and present portions. It is thus my duty to continue my chronicle and, for the benefit of future generations, put in writing the next chapter of his deeds and exploits. And I guess we'll read about Eskel. All Witchers have a great deal in common, but with Eskel and Geralt, the similarities are particularly striking. When they first met as two boys of the same age swinging wooden swords at Kaer Morhen, they then went through an ordeal together. The first round of selections, the murderous changes, the trial of the grasses, and training on the Gauntlet, the Witcher's daunting obstacle course. They also received hidings together for more than one act of childish delinquency. When they became adults, they walked the path separately, but still reconvened at Kaer Morhen nearly every winter to wait out the cold, drink to their successes, and remember fallen comrades. Though Eskel never gained Geralt's renown, he equaled the White Wolf in experience and carried out his contracts with care and efficiency. Death had almost taken him many times during his hunts, yet in an ironic twist, the hideous scar on his face came not from a monster's claw, but from the blade of Deirdre Andaman, his highly unpredictable, unexpected child. Alright everyone, that will do it for us. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Take care everyone.